Welcome back to Auto MVIP, where we bring you the latest, the rarest, and the most exciting stories from the world of automobiles. If you're passionate about cars, performance, and everything that moves with attitude, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload from Auto MVIP. Now let's talk about something that's been stirring up quite a bit of buzz lately. After years of whispers, concepts, and speculation, Ford has finally pulled the covers off something that's more than just a muscle car revival. We're talking about the 2025 Ford Torino Cobra 429. That's right, the legend is back, and it's packing a whole lot of muscle with a modern twist. Buckle up, because this one's a wild ride. The original Torino Cobra 429 from the early 70s was a beast, known for its aggressive styling, track-ready performance, and of course, that monstrous 429 cubic inch V8. It had attitude, power, and presence. And now, Ford's decided to revive that nameplate in 2025 with a completely modern reinterpretation, yet with plenty of nods to its legendary roots. The first thing you'll notice when you see the 2025 Torino Cobra is its stance. This thing doesn't just sit on the road, it dominates it. Ford didn't go retro in a cheesy way. Instead, they've blended sharp, aggressive body lines with subtle heritage cues. Think fastback silhouette, wide grille, hood scoops, and yes, that unmistakable Cobra badge. It's muscular without being overdone. It looks mean, but clean. Under the hood is where the real magic happens. Ford has brought back the 429 badge, but this isn't a simple copy-paste of the original big block. The 2025 version is powered by a 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 that delivers an eye-watering 650 horsepower and 600 lb-ft of torque. No hybrid nonsense here. This is a raw, all-gas, all-muscle engine built for purists. Paired with either a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic transmission, it's clear Ford wanted to cater to both the old-school drivers and the modern performance junkies. But it's not just about going fast in a straight line anymore. Ford's engineers have equipped the new Torino Cobra with a fully independent suspension, adaptive dampers, and a limited slip differential. Whether you're carving canyons or ripping down the quarter mile, this car has the hardware to back up its bark with real bite. Brembo brakes, sticky Michelin Pilot Sport tires, and an optional track package with carbon fiber trim and lighter wheels only add to the performance cred. Inside, the cabin is surprisingly refined. Ford hasn't gone full luxury, but there's a level of craftsmanship here that you wouldn't expect in a car with such an aggressive personality. You get Recaro performance seats, Alcantara accents, a digital instrument cluster that pays tribute to the old-school analog dials, and a massive 15-inch infotainment screen running the latest version of Ford's Sync system. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, it's all there. Plus, Ford offers a Bang & Olufsen sound system that absolutely thumps if you ever get tired of hearing that engine growl. Not that you ever will. Now let's talk numbers, because we know that's what you're waiting for. The base price for the 2025 Ford Torino Cobra 429 starts at around $78,000. That's for the standard trim with the V8 and manual transmission. If you want the performance package with carbon ceramic brakes, track-tuned suspension, and all the bells and whistles, you're looking at closer to $95,000. Still, when you consider what you're getting, a hand-built engine, limited production, and a shot of nostalgia injected with modern performance, it's actually a solid deal. Ford has stated that production will be limited. They're only making around 7,000 units globally, with just over 5,000 earmarked for North America. So if you want one, you better act fast, because this isn't going to sit on dealer lots. Collectors are already circling, and early reports suggest dealer markups could push the price well over 6 figures, especially for those first-run models. And speaking of collectability, this car is practically designed to be a future classic. From the special 429 badging to the serialized plaque on the dash, Ford knows what it's doing. They've crafted something that respects its heritage while pushing performance into the modern age. And let's be honest, there aren't many cars like this being made anymore. We're entering a time where electric is becoming the norm, and raw gasoline-powered beasts are becoming more rare. The 2025 Torino Cobra is a love letter to the muscle car era, and it's one hell of a letter. Driving impressions so far have been impressive. Early reviewers are praising the throttle response, the handling balance, and the way the car feels planted at high speeds. One thing that keeps coming up is how surprisingly refined the ride is, even on rough roads. Thanks to that adaptive suspension. It's still a beast, don't get it twisted, but it's a beast you can live with every day. Of course, if you're the type who likes to modify, Ford Performance has you covered with a catalog of upgrades from day one. Exhaust systems, aero, kits, engine tuning, you name it. But honestly, even in stock form, the Torino Cobra 429 is more than enough to turn heads and smoke tires. So there you have it, the 2025 Ford Torino Cobra 429. It's loud, it's fast, it's rare, and it's everything you'd want from a modern muscle car revival. Whether you're a die-hard Ford fan, a collector looking for your next gem, or just someone who appreciates brutal horsepower mixed with style, this car delivers on every front. What do you think about Ford bringing back the Torino Cobra name? Would you buy one if you had the chance, or do you think it's just another nostalgia play? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. That's all for this episode of Auto MVIP. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Ford Torino Cobra 429, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next. We've got more reviews, more reveals, and more horsepower coming your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep your engines running.